the free that grows on tree, with water, Mother Earth, womb. The dome above your head is your mother's belly. Okay? Your mother's belly, when you're still in the womb, you're forever in the womb, because your mind is constantly expanding. Even when you're out, you're in the womb. When the baby mind figures out that there is a reality outside of his mother, he starts to hear the people outside of his mother. It figures a way out the mother, and it becomes born again in the water, so in the hospital and to the other world. Same our mind when we are in the womb of earth. The words beyond the physical, explore them, the astral plane. Example, you figure a way out of the body. Because when the firmament, the word firmament meant the end. Firm is firm, and it's something strong, something firm as a rock. If your mind is firm, rock, you will be stuck under the firmament. So people who are very programmed and they can't think outside of the box, they have a firm mind and they will be stuck under the firmament, because the mind is the only thing that keeping you under the firmament. The only thing when you're doomed, doom is dome, the dome. Your head is the dome above your head, above the earth is the dome. Ethereal barrier. That's just an external manifestation of your head. Yes, you're doomed in the reality of realization. You realize something. Realize when you have an idea. I, the mind. I and the I. E or I. Mind or mind. Reality is the level of realization. You realize the words that your reality, your perception is your reality. Change your perception, you change your reality. Mental, mind. Jesus was known as fisher of men. Mental, the fisher of minds. He was fishing minds worthy of knowing the higher truth, the deeper occult knowledge. Jesus figured out that we are all God. And he got killed for it. At that age, they were suppressing information. Jesus figured out he was God. We are all God, a micro God, and they killed him. We are a micro God connected to the macro God. You know, he figured that out. He figured out humanity meeting divinity, connected to all it is and ever could be. Abundance is infinite. Healing is possible. You know, if you raise your vibration, if you operate in a certain way, you generate that thing from within, inside of you. You know, visible intelligence, invisible intelligence, God. But you are not God if your mind is attached to the physical world. You are not God. The worldly pleasures. If you master your mind, you travel the depth of your mind, that is God. So mental and men has men in it, mental. Men in the Bible means mind. The Bible is a hidden esoteric knowledge by itself. The Bible actually is metaphysically, spiritually, and esoterically alive. Masonic. The Masonic symbol of the eye, the mind, looking over, comes from the one, the lines coming out of it, giving the life of all the life forms. Duality, black and white, the checkboard of the Mason, duality. And you have unification and division. Lower self is divided to the left and the right. The Bible even says, I forgot what verse. It's better to go through life with one eye than to have two and to be casted to the fiery hell. I don't know, I'm not sure what verse it is, but you can look it up. It's better go through life with one eye to be unified consciousness. Mention. Yes, the brainer, the language tell you the truth, people. Dimension, the dimensions are in your mind. Entertainment, entertain the mind. A disappointment in the mind. Environment that you are in is a product of your mind. Arrange spells high twin within your mind, and your external world is mirrored from the decision that you make in your mind. Advertisement, commitment. To all men, all mind, everything is mind. The collective thoughts, collective beliefs. The collective, because we all share the mental plane, all of us. And because of this is why we are in a weakened state of consciousness at the moment, because the collective thoughts and the collective minds overall are asleep. They don't believe in anything. Anything is true within the mind. When you think of something, it is there instantly. You think of a chair, a table, it's in there. Anything you think, it's in there. So everything is true with the mind, and anything can happen in the mind. Anything can happen on the physical plane. If the collective consciousness, the collective minds, believe it to be true. This is why back in the days, in the ancient days, all the old world stuff, you see all this crazy technology. Because as a humanity back then, they believe they have much more open mind, therefore the things manifested in the physical world were a lot more out of the box compared to today. Magic is not as powerful today because the masses don't believe in it. It's still powerful, don't get me wrong, but the masses believed, or if everyone knew magic could be real, because anything that is real in the mind would be a lot more powerful. Hive mind worldwide. That's what they are trying to do. One religion, external, external gods. What happens when you give attention to external God? When they worship like the religion worship, like I always say, but the Bible have nothing to do with the church. The Quran have nothing to do with the mosque, you know what I mean? Because when you go praise and worship the way that they made us to worship, they are harvesting your energy. where attention flow and energy flows, attention to energy goes. And when we believe an external thing and we give the worship to these external things, we give all energy to it, it will manifest as a demon in the astral plane. You know, like people say we worship God or Allah. What Allah you're on about? Explain to me. What kind of God you're worshipping? You know, you have to look into it. What God? Are you worshipping the Almighty One, or are you worshipping the God of the moon, or you are worshipping a deity? You know, like what kind of God? You know, because the Almighty One, the divine spark, the Almighty One, is inside of you. You know, you have people worshipping things while they hold inside of them something much more bigger. Ignorance. They're trying to make a hive mind to summon our energy. Yes, to summon our energy is everything. Energy is your currency. Energy is everything. The whole world. It's all about energy. I'm one of the people. You know, I became an expert in what's going on regarding energy, regarding my life and all of the world. You know, there is always those losers, you know, that want to take from you energetically. Losers, you know, losers, lazy bums. Put the right work, the hard work. You don't need nobody's energy. But you have these losers, you know. Don't fear anything in life except of a lazy bastard that want everything handed to him. Don't fear anything except of these lazy bastards that just want the spot, the scene, the shine, the crown, the whatever they want, that peak, you know, but they don't do anywhere. Those are the most dangerous people in life. Those are dream killers. Those are the most dangerous people in life. That's why we live in the same world, but we are from different worlds. Because your frequency, your energy decide what world you live in. You know, always make sure that you vibrate with an equally yoked. You know, because being in a low vibrational atmosphere will take from you. You will not take anything from them, except of going back, putting the hard work to regenerate the energy that those low vibrational have sucked out of you. Some people they doesn't know about anything about energy. You know, they are not purposely trying to suck your energy. There is who's there, but there is people they don't know, but their lower vibration will suck you dry if you are a high vibrational being. Hope you enjoyed the revival of the wisdom.